alongside of him, the sophomore out of Tulsa. And Rudolph's first pass of the day. They'll go to that fast tempo. Justice Hill.
Offense, they've got to shut down this run game, make them one-dimensional.
They'll go play action using Justice Hill, and the deep ball in. These spread offenses, the norm now in the Big 12. And Hill, best running backs in the country next season, his junior year. This is Rudolph, caught by Dillon. Receiver screen, Stoner. Rudolph from the 20, he's going to run with it. And he'll get the #1 red zone defense in America. And they'll run it right up the gut.
Unbelievable numbers for the running back out of Stanford.
What's coming up next? This is Mason Rudolph right there. Rudolph gets some air under it, and they score 46 points per game. Their total yards per game, 575. They can get after it. And it's just 25% of the time for foes. On a 3rd and 8, Rudolph converts to Marcel. On 1st and 10, the give is to Hill, and he is.
And Bell and Walker, they're disruptors. They push big plays in the run and the pass game. They get this defense going.
Rudolph will roll out.
Big opportunity there for Oklahoma State, and they take advantage.
Justice Hill able to bounce to the outside, and he's got some running room. Cutting back. Yards on that carry. Again, with the bounce to the outside.
Oh, credibility he has.
Watch this. Multiple defenders there. He just kicks outside. Great vision.
On 2nd and 1, they will run Brown. And Rudolph on the slant route. 73 yards on the day. Caught again. On the draw. Hill. More of Hill, and will be thrown. Wide receiver in the country. Ball batted straight up in the air.
Right here, number 25, and he's just watching, eyes of the quarterback. A little bit of a green.
And now Mason Rudolph and company back to work on 1st and 10 after the short punt. And that's the right here with a touchdown instead of field goals. They've been stymied down inside the red.
Plays, we're seeing multiple players now catch footballs.
3rd down and 8. Rudolph in this year. Right now sitting at just 6. Rudolph trying to change that. Rudolph coming back to make the catches. Marcel 8. An 11-yard gain there. Receiver screen to Stoner.
The momentum here.
A bunch of the receivers to the left. Rudolph going over the top, on the run. The catch is made by Edmunds. Lunging for the...
With the back.
Justice Hill gets the call, and Justice Hill will score.
1 opportunities for Edmunds. He's got to take advantage.
Only 3 targets for Washington with 1 catch. Justice Hill, and the top passer in the country this year. Rudolph with a flag down will heave it in the general vicinity of
field a little more, give him more opportunities to make those play calls and change it up.
On 3rd and 9, they'll extend the drive and a 1st down.
Times when you run plays and you got all these great receivers, you know who you lose track on the inside, plays a little tight end. He's got that cowboy back for them. Does a nice job.
Quick hitter to Marcy.
In college, where you do see New England, you do see Pittsburgh run these kind of plays, and he believes in Mason Rudolph and what he can do to help a football team.
And they're
in the hole, you take off and run. Big play by Rudolph.
quick to the line. Hill passing so far for Mason. He'll throw it again.
In and out, comebacks and curls. Pure senior doing a great job.
Rudolph dances away from trouble into the end zone. zone. Possession game, 6:24 to go here in the third. Mason Rudolph.
All feet. Just dialed in at the position and throwing strikes. I love the separation. You see Washington
Responsible for 45 touchdowns this year coming into the bowl game. Justice Hill.
on second down.
Play action from Rudolph. Going over the top. Washington with a step on the defender, and he is gone. And costly ones for Virginia Tech. And now they've got to figure out a way to try and slow down Mason Rudolph and this offense.
He wins the Bolitnikoff on a Friday. He's back out of practice Saturday morning.
Rudolph sacked.
Offense.
Rudolph. Nice cut by Justice Hill. And
At what they're doing so far in the college ranks.
on 3rd and 14. Underneath. Jalen McCluskey. Out of the pistol. And out of the backfield. And
On the outside by the wide receiver. Sneak the fullback out. He's wide open.
territory from the 46. Rudolph hands off to Justice Hill. 28 yards, a school record in Bedlam for OSU. Rudolph trying to take the top off.
On Josh Jackson. Both of those guys don't have the reps, and you see that when it's not refined at the top of the route, Beth, you have mistakes. He's had a heck of a career at Virginia Tech.
Senior out of Bristol, Virginia, as Hill tries to cut it back, and he is.
Just came at a ultra-critical time for Virginia Tech.
On second down, Hill cut down. Three-man pressure, and they get heat on the quarterback, and he's sacked.
Great job, and they needed this. Virginia Tech, Rocky just said it. If they can make a stop and get the ball back.
5:40 to go, both sides with 3 timeouts. 31 years at Virginia Tech. Nobody's been around longer than Bud. And this is Chris Lee. Hill dancing, darting. And Rudolph.
His years.
Stoner in motion. Rudolph looks that way, and they throw the screen the other way to Hill, and he's got nowhere to go.
Idea here, and there's nobody home. I mean, Hill's trying to get out. He makes a nice move to get back inside, but that's for play the game.
They're going to run it with Hill. Hill slicing inside the 40, and he breaks it loose. Down here on Rudolph, down to 1. They get it off, and they run it.
Mason Rudolph can make something happen.
Number 1 in the country in the red zone defensively, and Hill. They'll run with Hill.